Hello, everyone. This is our special edition June 2025 BOGO discussion. And I wanted to go live today because the BOGOs start on Monday, and I want everyone to have all the info that I can give them or that anybody else can chime in with. So as we say, let's get ready to BOGO. All right. I am so excited about this BOGO. I've been with doTERRA since I think late 2016 or 17. I don't remember. But this BOGO collection is so exciting, and it's one of the best BOGOs that I can remember since becoming part of doTERRA. So let's get at it. All right. The details. It starts Monday. I'm not sure exactly what time. Remember, doTERRA's on Mountain Time. Sometimes they start it at midnight. Sometimes they wait till their workday begins. It doesn't matter. It starts Monday, and it goes through Friday or as long as supplies last. Okay. I will post details about things that are running low as we get the information from doTERRA. So here's the scoop. If you buy the BOGO bundle, which means all the BOGOs, and I'll go through them, it's $179.50. And you get $207 in freebies plus free shipping, and do it on your rewards order, and you get anywhere from 1745 to 5235. I love math. Back in basically money to spend as reward points in your account. All right. If you have already run your loyalty order, which most of us have, no big deal. Just click on the instant rewards button so you don't have to disturb your cart. And anything you order during BOGO week, then those orders disappear and they don't repeat. So, with the BOGO bundle or box or whatever we're calling it this year, you get a free oils, a wooden oils box. It holds 25 oils. I used to have one. I gave mine away. It's lovely. Okay. It's branded with doTERRA. And whether you buy BOGOs or not, when you put together 150 PV, product value, point value, whatever we're calling them, order, you get a free Roman chamomile, and that's a $52 wholesale, $52 bottle of oil. I always in our group, and I sent it out in the email to everyone that's a customer, the non-compliant scoop on the oils, okay? But reach out if you have any questions about any of the oils, whether they'd be something that would work for you with your needs. No big deal. Reach out. I'm happy to help. So let's get going. The BOGO bundle, that is 179.50. Okay. The point value on that is 174.5. So what that means is that you qualify for the free Roman chamomile. So that means, and the wooden box, okay, you can do it up to 5 times per order. That's not per account. This is a very popular BOGO, and it's going to go really like lightning, okay? So with the BOGO bundle, the bonus is the wooden box, but also you get one per account, a free bottle of Roman chamomile. So Roman chamomile is amazing. It balances hormones, it sedates, it calms, it relaxes. Many people use Roman chamomile where some other people might use lavender. We love Roman chamomile. It's emotionally balancing and soothing to our nervous system. Think about restless leg. Think about frayed or tingling nerves. It's emotionally supportive, great for stress, anxiety, anger, agitation. Physically, it improves low serotonin and dopamine levels. So those are kind of your feel good um, stuff, all right? Typically, I mean, topically, it's you can apply it for high blood pressure, fevers, earaches, teething, irritability, allergies, migraines, PMS, and sciatica pain, all those kinds of things. Peripheral nerve pain, numbness, tingling, can be helpful with this in a nerve tonic. Plus, it's antibacterial, antifungal, and steroidal. It's a 5 ml bottle. That's the only way it comes, and you get it for free. You want this in your home healthcare toolbox. So I like to apply a few drops um, in my bedtime or sleep routine. So put a couple drops on the bottom of your feet when you're ready to turn in for the night. Feet are tough. I apply Roman chamomile just neat to my feet. If you like a warm cup of tea, consider adding a drop of Roman chamomile to that herbal tea that you might have in the evening. You can diffuse Roman chamomile. It's lovely. It blends with other florals, those kinds of oils. I love it with lavender, ylang ylang, patchouli, clary sage. So Roman chamomile is great for all pets and animals also. All right. It's been nicknamed everything from the plant's physician to all sorts of other stuff. It's just really a great all-purpose oil. So use it in your tea. You can put it in your moisturizer, shampoo, conditioner. You can use it for youthful looking skin. So the BOGO, that's the free one for 150 PV. The BOGO pairings, the first one, buy Helichrysum, get Frankincense free. These are both the Touch pre-diluted rollers. They are wonderful from doTERRA. That pairing is $57. Whenever you're buying an individual BOGO, you put the buy oil in only into your order, and the free oil will self-populate. So in this case, Helichrysum Touch is the buy oil. We use Helichrysum for healing and regeneration. We use it multiple times in a day. I mean, it is a must in your anti-aging toolbox and in your health toolbox. I'm leery of commercial skincare products with those hidden toxic ingredients. Move them out of the way and use your Helichrysum. If you take a look at my old pics and compare how my skin looks, that's because of the essential oils I use, including Helichrysum. It's more effective and it's cheaper than commercial products. So you use it for fine lines and wrinkles. I love it around the eyes and around the mouth, forehead, and the neck, and that décolleté or whatever your bottom of your neck and chest is called. I love this for putting on my temples and the back of my neck when I need emotional and physical soothing. It just to breathe it in is calming. You apply Helichrysum frequently when you have a wound, bruise, burn, and use it to minimize the appearance of scars. So I carry Helichrysum with me all the time. So after I bump myself or bruise myself, it hastens that bruising cycle. It promotes wound recovery and it reduces bleeding. So I always carry it. We call it kind of liquid suture. So I remember my last dog, my working dog, Jack, he was up on a rubble pile and he cut his pad. And after we cleaned it out, I used Helichrysum on it, applied pressure for a few moments, and the bleeding stopped. And if you know about dogs' paw cuts, it can be quite bloody. So we were able to doctor him up, put on liquid bandage, and he was back out working. So the vet we worked with that day was amazed at how the Helichrysum work. Other things that I want to tell you is, and some of this stuff will be in this post in our Facebook group. But I mean, I'm going to be 70 years old in September, okay? My skin is better now than any time in my life. Thank you, Helichrysum, okay, and frankincense. So there's a ton of other issues for Helichrysum, and you can read about it in the printables and in the rest of my description of my notes that I'll post with this. The free one is Frankincense Touch. Yes, I know we got frankincense as our free oil of the month, but this is the Touch. This one is pre-diluted, and we know it's renowned for all of its benefits and enhancing properties. Remember, when in doubt, get your frankincense out. All right. So, frankincense soothes the skin. It provides a calming and balanced effect on our emotions. It um, it is just amazing. The frankincense touch ensures a proper dose of this really precious oil without over dispensing it because of the way that the doTERRA roller bottles operate. Okay. So we know it's great for skin, for scars, stretch marks, wounds, wrinkles, all the boils, moles, all that. I put frankincense on after the hydrating cream, the doTERRA hydrating cream, and massage it into my face. You can apply it to your feet and over the spleen for autoimmune issues. It's just incredible. It promotes feelings of relaxation when applied topically. So take it with when you get a massage. It's rejuvenating to the skin. Use it for horses, cattle, dogs, cats, for everything. Okay, frankincense is the best. Um, Remember also when you get those rollers, either, you can replace them and buy another one, but they are the same as the ones that we buy from doTERRA, the same roller bottle. So you can simply refill them also, okay? The next BOGO pairing is buy Copaiba or Copaiba and get Lavender Touch free. Copaiba Touch, Lavender Touch. All right, so Copaiba. Like frankincense, it's from the resin of a tree. All right. It's anti-inflammatory, anti-arthritic, analgesic, antifungal, antibacterial. Here we go. Antioxidant, anti-carcinoma. It's carminative and it's antimicrobial. Like frankincense, I combine Copaiba and frankincense if I have something icky going on, whether it's cancer starting on my skin or something else. It is an integral part in our recipes that we use. We call it, the lumps and bumps, okay, that we use to get rid of lumps and bumps, whether they be cancerous or benign, okay? Copaiba is the secret sauce that they added to Deep Blue to up-level the effectiveness to reduce pain when they made the Deep Blue stick, okay? So when you're applying Deep Blue, take your Copaiba roller and roll that on with the Deep Blue, okay? And layer it with to increase the effectiveness. Remember, Copaiba, like it operates on the endocannabinoid system, just like CBD. But the difference, which is significant, is CBD oil works indirectly, not directly. It's indirectly with our pathways. Copaiba works directly on the pathways. And so therefore, the research shows it's 55% more effective than any CBD that's available. All right. It's another oil that I use in my anti-aging skincare routine. All right. Remember the wood oils, frankincense, copaiba, those help with the deeper stuff that's going on with your skin. And the flower oils, like we'll talk about lavender and helichrysum, things like that, those work on the top layers of your skin. So, the other thing is that I want to tell you, it was Copaiba that helped me very much getting rid of the dermatitis, as they called it, when I was exposed to the hazmat that none of the doctors could get rid of. So use Copaiba to ward off things like eczema and psoriasis. It's great for dry skin. It promotes collagen production in our bodies. That's what gives you that springy, youthful, pillowy look to your and feel to your skin. Many people use Copaiba for gout. It's also great for anxiety and sleep. I roll Copaiba on in the evening sometimes when I want to just relax. Okay, it's great for blisters, burns, bruises, sprains, everything. It's amazing. All right. The next thing that's free with the Copaiba is Lavender Touch. To know me is to know that I have a romance with our lavender. I think it smells exquisite. And the Lavender Touch is a Swiss Army knife in a roller. All right. It is amazing. It's calming for all things inside and out. So always remember when you're using a roller, open it up, breathe in, okay? Take some deep breaths of these wonderful gifts of the earth because you're getting some immediate results, whether you apply it topically or breathe it in, and you want to do it as many ways as you can. So, lavender, let me give you some of the list. Sleep, obviously, insomnia, restlessness, stress, anxiety. Roll it on the bottom of kids' feet when they're feeling like overexcited or having a fit or whatever, and you will see the kids don't know what you're putting on them, okay? You will see the reaction. Put some, and it's pre-diluted, the Lavender Touch. Apply some to your hand and rub it on your dog's or cat's spine, okay? And you will see some immediate results with them calming down when they're breathing it in. Use it for bug bites, stings, itching, poison oak, poison ivy, colic, upset baby, as I said, diaper rash. You want to use it for pink eye. Remember, not in the eye, but around the eye. Sprains, strains, all those kinds of things, headaches, and more. The next BOGO, this one is just amazing. It's buy passion, get cheer free. Okay, these are 5 ml bottles and they are part of our emotional aromatherapy collection, which has 6 oils. Okay, so that collection includes I'm sorry, console, forgive, motivate, passion, and peace. So passion, which is the buy oil here, is 30, I'm sorry, $43. And I forgot to mention that the Copaiba is $27. So you buy Copaiba, get a $21 bottle of Lavender Touch free. All right. With the Passion, you're buying Passion, which is $43, and then you get a $26 5 ml bottle of Cheer for free. So Passion is inspiring. It's one of, as I said, that emotional aromatherapy collection. So I love to inhale it from cupped hands. Take a drop in your hand, rub it together, inhale it. It's good for low libido. It's good for nervousness in the bedroom. It's great for mental fog and memory issues, sluggish digestion. You can even roll it on for lung and sinus congestion and circulation. It's great for menstruation and menopause issues. Great for infections. I love it as a perfume. Okay. Apply it diluted to your wrists, back of the neck. You can make a roller from the 5 ml if you want. Remember, just 20 drops in a roller. Cheer. Now, this is the free one that's worth $26. It's called the Uplifting Blend. And boy, is it. I love to put it in the diffuser, especially if you've just been, emotionally kind of through the ringer. It is great to just inhale. It's great to apply to your pulse points under the nose, across the forehead. Helps with anxiety, PMS, cellular health. inflammation and stiffness. So these emotional oils are good for so much else because of what's in the blend. So emotionally, it takes you from heavy-hearted to, the books all say buoyant, all right? And that's really how you feel. You feel uplifted. The next BOGO, and that one is buy peppermint, get wild orange free. These are 15 ml bottles. So the peppermint is 26 and the wild orange is 13 that you get for free. So peppermint. Peppermint's amazing, okay? It is a driving oil, meaning it will push other oils in further. It's invigorating, it's cooling. I fell in love with peppermint when I started with doTERRA because I started because of allergies. And remember, our allergy medley is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So here are three cool ways to use peppermint oil. One, head tension, meaning headaches, all right? It's terrific to keep on hand. Keep your peppermint touch in your purse or in your backpack, in your briefcase, whatever it might be, or sitting handy. Because if you're prone to headaches, you can roll it on wherever the headaches is. Studies have shown that peppermint can lessen the symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to noise, and sensitivity to light. Roll it on your temples, forehead, over your sinuses, back of your neck. Peppermint is great for congestion, sinus congestion, chest or nasal. You can take this roller, which is diluted peppermint, and apply it to the area. And if you have peppermint that's undiluted already, just put it in your diffuser. The other thing I love peppermint for is energy and focus. You know, when you're working on something and your mind is just not sharp, when you're driving and you get tired, take out your peppermint and it improves mental clarity and it increases energy. So like I said, roll a little bit of it on the back of your neck. You can put some in your hands, rub your hands together, cup your hands and breathe it in. It helps with concentration, alertness, and it helps with fatigue. So, as I said, our peppermint is part of the medley for um, allergies. So emotionally, it takes you from hindered to invigorated. Peppermint is great for all sorts of things, including, whether you have a hangover, for gamma radiation exposure, believe it or not. It's great for helping with our sense of smell and for poor circulation. I personally love peppermint for stiff muscles, whether you have been overworked or you have a Charlie horse, even tennis elbow is great for that. You can apply it topically before a workout, after a workout. I mean, it's just wonderful for that and for helping your muscles. Wild orange. Wild orange is so incredible. I can't believe how many uses for wild orange. It's antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. It promotes healthy digestion. So you can roll it on your stomach. It gives an energizing citrusy aroma. If you've smelled our wild orange, you'll know what I mean, okay? Um, it is part of, along with peppermint, our aroma touch technique, and for good reason, okay? It's used at the end of the aroma touch technique to energize and revitalize the body and mind before you're done. So, three cool things about wild orange. As I said, it's uplifting and energizing. So, if you're in a funk, apply wild orange to your forehead or pulse points. Take it internally. I love it in water for energy, creativity, and for that boost of concentration. Wild orange can also help you with sleep, okay? Anxious feelings, and even with excessive appetite. You can diffuse it. You can take a couple drops under your tongue, in your water, whatever you prefer. The second cool thing, wild orange is great for digestive upset and anxious feelings. The third, wild orange, use it topically for dull, oily, damaged skin and wrinkles. Just stay out of the sun afterward because it is, like other citrus oils, photosensitive, which means it makes you more likely to burn. Um, Bonus, you can use wild orange to clean your hands. All right, just take a drop, rub your hands together, and you can use that instead of toxic chemical hand sanitizers, and it smells wonderful. All right. I also love wild orange in the kitchen. So think about sauces, marinades, icing, baking. Okay. My favorite is when you're making those brownies, whether it's from a box or from scratch. Drop some wild orange on top after you have put it in your 9 by 9 pan to bake it. And take a knife through and just gently swirl it so you'll have ribbons of wild orange through. Okay? Really, really good. The next pairing is going to be your digestion and upset tummy dynamic duo. So Digest Zen Touch, that's the roller, and Tamer, which is also a roller. The Digest Zen Plus is $26.50, and you get the Tamer, which is $18 for free. So, Digest Zen Touch. We all, I hope, love Digest Zen. Okay, Tom and I take it internally every day. But did you know that it even relieves sinus issues? So take your Digest Zen roller in the evening and roll it over your sinuses, over the bridge of your nose and over the other affected sinus areas before you go to sleep. It will help to open them up. It has been reformulated, this blend, several years ago, and it's even more powerful than it was before. So just roll it onto the area of concern. You've got an upset stomach, roll it there. Having trouble going to the bathroom or going too much, roll it down a little bit on your lower abdomen, okay? Um, it's settling, it's stimulating, and it's moving. So the beauty of oils is if you're going too much or not enough, then it Digest Zen can help you. It's also great for bloating or gas. Just roll it on, make sure to breathe it in. Heartburn, nausea, indigestion. We use Digest Zen, the oil, for horses when they are starting to colic. Call the vet first, of course. We love it in the roller for motion sickness for all species, okay? And we love it for travel sickness, morning sickness, great for colitis, irritable bowel, diarrhea and constipation, like I talked about, Crohn's disease, chronic fatigue. When you feel icky after food and you've got food poisoning, okay, grab your Digest Zen, roll it on. It is known for its ability to aid in digestion, and it soothes those stomach upsets. So grab your Digest Zen. I can't believe it. It's just wonderful. Rub it on your belly, okay? Rub it on your lower abdomen. Take it with on your road trip for you and your pets. Great for dogs and cats that get car sick. To use it for them, just roll a little on your hand and pet their belly. And then I like to take the remainder and pet it down their spine. Helps to reduce gas and bloating, as I said. It's a must-have, of course, for horses, goats, cattle, dogs, cats, all things digestive for them. Even hairballs. If your cat's getting a hairball, put Digest Zen on your hand, pet it on their belly and along their spine, and it will help them with that. Um, the next thing I want to tell you is that Tamer is an amazing rollerball. Our kids collection is not just for kids, okay? The difference between Tamer and Digest Zen is the set of oils that are used, because the oils in Digest Zen, including anise and things like that, can be very aromatically strong for little kids. So they put together a collection with oils that have the same effect but are more pleasing to the youngsters, okay? But it's not just for kids, as I said. The Tamer blend, we got it on a BOGO a few years ago, And I started using it as a lip balm, believe it or not. You roll it on your lips. It includes spearmint and Japanese peppermint, ginger, black pepper, parsley. And I loved how my lips feel, and it actually plumped them up a little. It's a bit tingly, but I think that's what helps to plump them up. And you get good breath as a bonus, okay? So it's great for adults, kids, pets, anyone with digestive issues, car and motion sickness. So there's a ton of uses beyond the digestive ones, which also include bronchitis, asthma, coughing, just roll it on the chest. Chills and fever, you can roll it on the chest, forehead, or areas of discomfort for body aches. Hot flashes, overheated, heat stroke, exhaustion, all of that. You can roll it on you closest to the area concerned. Edema, massage topically into the lower legs and feet. It's good for acne and blemishes. Apply it to the area of concern after you've cleansed the skin and before moisturizer. So, Tamer is not just for kids. So, those are our 10 BOGO oils. The 11th oil that you can get is Roman chamomile. So, buying the BOGO box or BOGO bundle, you get the wooden box, which is lovely. It's about, I don't know, maybe a foot square, and it's got the wooden dividers in it for the oils. For it holds 25 oils. You get one of those with each BOGO bundle that you buy, and with you can get one of the Roman chamomile per account. So crazy good BOGO. All right. I do believe because of the way that they are offering this, that some of the things, maybe all, will sell out before Friday. So I'm going to go in early on Monday and put my order in. I recommend you do the same. Okay. Um, Remember, they allot a certain amount of inventory for BOGO, just like for any special. It's while supplies last. So if you have any questions, I'm going to post this video on YouTube and in our private Facebook group. If you have any questions, ask questions. Teresa, I know you're there, but you're driving. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining us while driving.
You're welcome. Or I should say, I have no questions right now. If something
Okay,
hits me, I will call you.
that's great. That's awesome. Okay, I love it. Yeah, this is a great BOGO. So remember to get the Roman chamomile. If you don't want to get the BOGO bundle or your budget doesn't afford it and you need other things, then grab those. And if the amount is 150 PV or more, you get the free Roman chamomile. For example, our bone nutrient just came back in stock and people are buying it up like crazy because it works. Okay. So throw in things like that that you need that you know you're going to be buying anyway and stick with your budget and still get the freebies, so we can parlay these things many different ways. But anyway, I want to keep this short to a half an hour, and I think I almost did it. So that's good. So 11 oils, the oil um, holder, the wooden oil box, and happy BOGOing, everyone. And if you have any questions, either place them in the comments, call me or the person that helped you get your account. Whatever it is, we're here to help you. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for joining, Teresa.
Thanks, Rainey.
All right, take good care.
All right, bye-bye.